But if you are like once you get familiar with reading the logarithmic table, it won't be a problem. පස්සේ හරියම ලේසි කරන්න. Okay? හරි, let's do E first. මම මේකේ answer එක අපි මොකක් letter එකක් දාගමුනේ. Let's say P. Now I have to convert this to the logarithmic form. මම එතනම P දැම්මා. ඕගොල්ලන් වෙනම P දාන්න. LGP equals LG 5.378. Here this is multiplication. Multiplication becomes addition. Plus LG 0.9376. Then there is division. So minus LG 0.0731. මෙයාත් divide වෙලා ඉන්නේ මෙතනින්. මේකෙන් divide වෙලා ඉන්නේ. මෙතන multiplication එක උනාට එයා divide වෙලා ඉන්නේ. So අපි ආව minus කියලා තමයි ගන්න. Minus LG 0.471. Okay. Then මෙයාගේ we have to read the numbers. We have 5378. තුන්දෙනා මට කියන්න බලන්න read color values 5378. I'm not going to take too much time to show you how to read the log table again, but if you want me to explain, I will. 5378. Tagga kiyan ban. Okay, Metna. Others? Others? Five, 3, 7, 8. So you know how to read 5, 3, 7, 8 from a log table. 5, 3 metaning read kara. The log table. Do you want me to explain that? One second. Let me get the log table. Please give me a second, Lamai. මම log table එක අරන් තියාගන්නම් board එකේ. එතකොට ඔයගලන්ට ඔප්පෙන්න ඕන නැත I can show no. Which picture? What do you mean, Pasindu? You mean the log table, right? Ah, the log table, right? Okay, okay. Let me first page එක. Then there's a second page. Okay, so we have the log table on the board. Hari. The method theory 5378. So 53 we read from here. 53 here, 7 here. So ito na method ekkenekenawa. Then 537 මොකක්ද? 5378. 8 you get from the mean difference. එනකෙනාව add කරනවා. So 7300 වල 6 add කරාම 7306. So 7306. Decimal place එක තියෙන default position එකේම තමයි. So I put 0 point. Plus මෙතන 9376. Can you all read the log value please? හැමෝම කියන්න. 9376. Quickly. Okay, Metna. Nine, 3, 7, 6. Quickly tell. 9, 3 methering gatta, 7 methering gatta. 9, 3, 7, 6 no. Methering 6 gatta, 6 එක මේකට add කරා. Hari, I will explain it, yes. I will explain it, I will explain it one more time. හොඳට අහගන්න. So, මෙතන තියෙනවා 9, 3. Right? Then we have 7. So 7 comes from here. 9, 3 times 7 times match වෙන number එකේ 9717. Then අපේ ඉන්නේ 9376 නේ. ඒක 6 වම mean difference එකෙන් ගන්න ඕනේ. So mean difference එකෙන් 6 අරගෙන එයාට correspondent number එක මෙයා. So 9717 ට මම 3 add කරන්න ඕනේ. 9717 plus 3 would be 9720. Is it clear, Lamai? Risinda, is it clear? Yes. 9720. But the default තැනින්ද එකක් ඉස්සරහට ඇවිල්ලා decimal place එක, so I put bar 1 point. Then minus මෙතන ඉස්සරහා zeros ටික තියෙන අපිට ඒ ටික වැඩක් නැහැ. The numbers are 731. Quickly read 731. හැමෝම read කරන්න 731. Okay. Others? Hasindu, Risindi? Nah, tell me the value. 731 wala. එතකොට ඔයා 7 මේ පැත්තේ 73 read කරනවා mean difference එකෙන් 1 read කරනවා. So එතන value එක තමයි ඔයා ගන්නනේ. So that should be 8639. 8639. Decimal point එක default position එකේ ඉඳන් දෙකක් ඉස්සරහට ඇවිල්ලා. Default position means decimal point එකට කලින් value එකක් නම් කියන්නේ 0 ඇරෙන්න වෙන number එකක් තියෙනවා නම් එක number එකයි තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ කියන්නේ මෙතනනේ. But මෙතන ඉඳන් දැන් දෙකක් ඉස්සරහට ඇවිල්ලා that means bar 2 point. Minus මෙතන 0 එක අමතක කරමු 471. 471 can you quickly read? 471. Yes, that would be 6730. Default තැනින්ද එකක් ඉස්සරහට ඇවිල්ලා, so bar 1 point. Up to that point, is it clear? Is that step clear to all of you? Give me a thumbs up, please. Give me a thumbs up if that step is clear. Risindi? Which part is not clear? Did you come to the class last week, Risindi? Did you get the recording? Did you ask for the recording? I don't think you had asked. The recording කිල්ලුවා නම් අනිවාර්යෙන් එවනවා. Others, am I lagging? Risindha, can you hear me now? Okay. Did you ask for the recording? So absent වුණාම අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම recording එක ඉල්ල ගන්න ඕනේ. මොකද especially now grade 10 වගේ කරන්න. Right, okay. It's okay. Anyways, ask for the recording. මොකද then grade 10 වගේ නෙවෙයි grade 11 වල it's much more serious. Grade 10 වල නම් අපිට even if we miss something, we have more time to catch it up. මොකක් හරි අපිට දෙයක් කරගන්න පුළුවන් O level වලට කලින්. Term tests, of course, that's out of question. හදිස්සියේ ඔයාට cover කරගන්න බැරි වුණොත් term test එක කරගන්න බැරි වෙනවා, that's true. But you will still be safe. මොකද O levels වලට අවුලක් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. So grade 10 ඉඳන් O levels වලට time තියෙනවා ඔයාට cover කරගන්න. හැබැයි grade 11 වලදී you can't mess it up because අපේ අපේ ඔළුවේ තියෙන time තියනවා කියලා, but extra time now, okay? Because there are a lot of lessons. We will be doing all these lessons fast. එතකොට එක තැනක මිස් වුණොත් එහෙම එතන හිර වුණොත් ආයෙ දිගට ඒක චේන් රියැක්ෂන් එක වගේ වෙනවා. අර ඩොමිනෝස් කාඩ් පැක් එකක් මෙහෙම තියලා එකක් මෙහෙම පෙරලපු ගමන් ඔක්කොම ටික පෙරලිගෙන යන්නේ. like that. ඒක හින්දා ඒකයි අර last week තමයි අපි මේ bar 1 bar 2 ඒ ඔක්කොම ටික කතා කරේ. We did this last week and the week before last, and last week අපි calculations එහෙම කතා කරා. So that's why it doesn't make sense. Can you send a message on WhatsApp for last week's recording? Then my assistant will send you. Okay. Then we add. Then මෙතන තියෙන addition is so we add, right? Add කරද්දි දැන් මම ඔයගලන්ට කිව්වා characteristic and mantissa you have to separate. දැන් මෙතන separate කරන්න characteristic එකක් නැහැ, it's just mantissa. So එයා මෙහෙමම තියෙනවා. මෙතන bar 1 කියන එක is -1, so -1 I will bring to the front. Plus here mantissa is 0.7306. Here the mantissa is 0.9720. මම subtract කරන ටික දැන්ට එහෙමම තියන්නම්. bar 1 sorry -1 එයාව ඉස්සරහෙන් තියනවා මෙතන. Let's add this. 6 plus 0 is 6. 0 plus 2 is 2. 3 plus 7 is 10. Then 1 remaining. 1 plus 7 is... Oh, no. I look like a ghost, no? Lamai, can you all hear me? Okay, so I had a power cut. I'm in like complete darkness. Give me a second. Let me try to connect to the hotspot of my phone. Which will hotspot agar connect karla tiyenne, but my phone is also about to die. Y'all can hear me, no? I do look like a ghost. I might have to keep my camera switched off. ඇහෙනවද හැමෝටම මාව? lag වෙනවද? Okay. It's a bit funny, no? හරි. කමක් නැහැ. I hope you're not creeped out. හරි. කමක් නැහැ. අපි කරගෙන යමු. I hope current will come soon. Yeah, it did. Okay, then 7, wait. 3 plus 7 is 10, 0, so 1 remaining. 1 plus 7 is 8, 8 plus 9 is 17. 1 remaining, a 1 එක මෙතනට එනවා. Okay. Yeah. Yes, that's true. I hope current comes කියලා කියපු ගාම current ආවා. ළමයි මාව චුට්ටකට disconnect වෙයි. මොකද මේ මම මගේ Wi-Fi එකට ආයෙමත් switch වෙනවා. ඒතර චුට්ටක් ආයෙමත් connection එක unstable වෙනවා while I switch. So please bear with me for a second. Hi, can you all hear me? Okay, so now it's all good. Hi, thank goodness. Hi, okay, we'll continue. So, hi, then මෙතන අපි මේ subtract කරන දෙන්න මේ විදිහටම තියමු. Minus bar 2.8639 minus bar 1.6730. Hi, so here minus 1, මෙතන characteristic එක plus 1. Plus 1 plus 0.7026 minus අපි මෙයාවත් දැන් චුට්ටක් හදාගමුනේ. bar 2.8639 bar 2 කියන්නේ minus 2 no. So මෙතන subtraction එකක් ඉඳලා I open a bracket. Inside the bracket bar 2 means minus 2, that is the characteristic. Plus 0.8639. මම යාව එහෙමම තියනවා දැනට. Okay. Then here minus 1 plus 1 cancel වෙනවා. I have 0.7026 and then here minus times minus is plus. So plus 2, මෙතන minus times plus is minus 0.8639 minus bar 1.6730. Methana characteristic is 2, so I will take 2 out. 2 to the front, right? Then may they now simplify karana bෑ. Methana plus 0.7026 minus 0.8639. The ලොකු එකනාගෙන් පොඩි එකනාව subtract කරා ලොකු එකනාගේ sign එක දැම්මා. So ලොකු එකනා 0.8639. Then පොඩි එකනා 0.7026. 9 minus 6 is 3, 3 minus 2 is 1, 6 minus 0 is 6, 8 minus 7 is 1. So we get 0.1613. 0.1613. Look, we can sign a minus, so I put minus. Then, මෙයාවත් ඒ අතරේ මම චුට්ටක් expand කරගන්නම්. Here minus, open bracket, bar 1 means minus 1. Plus 0.6730. Then method 2 minus 0.1613. Well, let's do that. 2 minus 0.1613. 2 minus 0.1613. 0 minus 3 back, 10 minus 3 is 7, 9 minus 1 is 8. 9 minus 6 is 3, 9 minus 1 is 8, 1 minus 0 is 1. So 1.8387. 1.8387. Then minus times minus is plus 1. Minus times plus is minus 0.76730. So මම මේ plus 1 එක ඉස්සරහට ගන්නවා. Plus 1. ඊළඟට මෙයාගේ characteristic එකක් තියෙනවානේ plus 1, so I will take that plus 1 as well. Plus 8387 minus 0.6730. මේක කරන meter short method එකක් මම ඊළඟ ගානේදී පෙන්නන්නම්. Otherwise this is too long. Then 1 plus 1 is 2. මෙයාව subtract කරනවා. 0.8387 වලින් 0.6730. 0.8387 වලින් 0.6730. Okay. So 7 minus 0 is 7, 8 minus 3 is 5, 3 minus 7 back, 13 minus 7 කියන්නේ 6. 8 never 7, 7 minus 6 means 1. So we get 0.1657. 0.1657. Then මේ දෙන්නව එකතු කරාම we get 2.1657. Is this clear to you, ළමයි? So this is all log P now. So then P would be anti-log of this. Anti-log of 2.1657. Can you all read 1657 from the log table? 1657, can you all read from the log table? What do you get? Yes. Make it up answer කියන්න බෑනේ. I hope you all did the homework. Yes. මොකක්ද අපු answer කළා ළමයි? 1657 you have to read from the log table, no? Aren't you all doing the homework? 1657. So 1657 නෑ, but එයාට කලින් ඉනවා 1644. එයාට correspondent මෙතන තියෙන්නේ 14. So I will write 14. And here we have 6. So I will write 6. But what I want is 1657. What I have is 1644. So කොච්චරක් මදිද? 13 මදි. So I will have to get it from here. 13 නෑ, but 12 තියෙනවා. So at a correspondent මෙතන තියෙන්නේ 4. So 1464 is what you read from the log table, right? 1464. 1464 default and මෙතන, but 2 point means default and ඉඳන් දෙකක් පස්සට ගිහිලා, so decimal point should be here. 146.4 is the answer. Is this clear to you, ළමයි? Give me a thumbs up. Okay. හරි. Let's discuss F. මම පොඩ F එක ඊට වඩා short විදිහට discuss කරන්න. Okay, so give me a second. Okay, ළමයි. So here, I will take answer as, let's say, Q or something, right? Okay, so Q තමයි answer. I will convert this to log. දැන් මෙතන මම චූටි මෙහෙම වැඩක් කරනවා. So log Q equals, we know LG 71.8 Multiplication means addition. LG 0.7823. Then me mulu ekam subtraction ne. Division kene subtraction. මෙහෙම subtraction එක දාලා මම bracket එකක් open කරලා LG 23.19 එක multiply වෙනවා. Multiplication is addition. LG 0.0932. මෙහෙම bracket එකක් දාලා මම addition දැම්මට කමක් නැහැ because minus times plus is minus. Minus times plus is minus. කොහොමත් අන්තිමට මේ දෙන subtract තමයි වෙන්නේ because that division. Okay? Okay, Lama, can you all read the log values for me? 71.8. Quickly read the log values. 71.8. Thakka again. Eight, 5, 6, 1. Default තැන ඉඳන් එකක් පස්සට ගිහිල්ලා so we put 1 point plus මෙයා 0.7823. Can you tell me the log value? Yes, 8934. Default and in the kakisrat gila, so it's bar 1. Minus, we open the bracket. Okay. Then 23.19. Can you all tell me 23.19 real fast? Quickly. කොළමයි 23.19. 3653. Default තැනින්ද එකක් පස්සට ගිහිලා so it's 1 point. Plus 0.0932. Tell me the log value. Yes. 9694. 9694. Default තැනින්ද දෙකක් ඉස්සරහට ගිහිලා so it's bar 2 point. Okay. Let's see. මේ දෙනා වෙනම කරනවා අර දෙනා වෙනම කරනවා. Okay. So here the characteristic is 1. So I will separate that 1. Here the characteristic is bar 1. Bar 1 means minus 1. ඊළඟට මෙයාගේ මැන්ටිසා එක 0.8561. මෙයාගේ මැන්ටිසා එක plus 0.8934. ඒ දෙනව ඒ පැත්තෙන් කරන අතරේ මේ දෙනා මෙතන කරනවා. Minus, open the bracket. I might have to open like a curvy bracket. Here the characteristic is 1. Plus here the characteristic is bar 2. Bar 2 is minus 2. Minus 2. Plus here the mantissa is 0.3653. Plus here the mantissa is 0.9694. Okay. Now මේ පැත්ත simplify කරමු. 1 plus times minus is minus 1. Plus මේ දෙනම අපි add කරාම we get 1 plus 4 is 5. 6 plus 3 is 9. 5 plus 9 is 14. 1 remaining. 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 plus 8 is 17. 1 remaining. A 1 මෙතනට දාන්න. Here minus, open the bracket, 1. Minus times plus is minus, minus 2. Method we have to do an addition. So here 3 plus 4 is 7. 5 plus 9 is 14. 1 remaining. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 6 is 13. 1 remaining. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 9 is 13. 1 remaining. So 1 I write like this. Okay. So here plus 1 minus 1 cancel වෙනවා. And මෙතන we just have 1.7495. එයාව තවට ඕනනම් මෙතන දෙම characteristic and mantissa separate කරලම ලියන්න පුළුවන්. Like this. 1 is the characteristic, so I write it separately, plus mantissa is 0.7495. Minus, make him another වෙන්නේ. 1 minus 2 is minus 1, plus 1, මෙතන characteristic එක plus 1 නේ. Plus mantissa is 0.3347. Okay, so මම මෙහෙමම ලියනවා 1 plus 0.7495 minus මෙතන minus 1 plus 1 cancel වෙනවා. So I have remaining, what I have remaining is 0.3347. So minus times plus, answer is minus. So minus 0.3347. Okay, so characteristic එක හැමම තියෙනවා. අපි mantissa එක subtract කරමු. Here plus 0.7495 plus 0.7495 minus 0.3347. 5 වලින් 7 subtract කරන්න බෑ. 15 වලින් 7 කියන්නේ 8. Then here 9 නෙවෙයි 8. 8 වලින් 4 කියන්නේ 4. 4 minus 3 is 1. 7 minus 3 is 4.0. So we have 0.4148. 4148. So මේ දෙන එකතු කරාම we have 1.4148. So all of this is log Q, no? Then what is Q? Q කියන්නේ antilog of this. Can you all quickly read me the antilog of this? Quickly read the antilog of this. Hmm? 2599. 1 point means default තරින් එකක් පස්සට ගිහිල්ලා, so that means the decimal place should be here. 25.99. Is it clear, ළමයි? Okay. Then 3.5. 3.5 එකට යන්න කලින් 3.5 එකේ second එකේ K and L. I was wondering it would be better අපි හිමින්සර logarithms questions ටික discuss කරමු. Shall we divide the logarithms question every week and discuss little by little? Up exercise 3.5 එකක් discuss කරමු, and then after that we will stop discussing the logarithms homework and we'll move on to the new lesson. So itru homework ටික next week discuss කරමු. But let's discuss 3.5 as well. Three 3.5 එකේ second එකේ K. Yes, but that doesn't mean they're not gonna ask log. Log අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම අහනවා exam එකේ. So the more questions you do, of course, is the only way to I don't know, get a good practice, because our questions karanna you get better and better. There is no other way. When I was doing O levels also, initially I struggled, but මම ඒ කාලේ classes ගියපු class එකෙත් මේ වගේ homework දීලා හොඳට homework discuss කරනවා. ඒකෙන් තමයි ලොකුවටම කියන්නේ. ඒ teacher කෙන් තමයි මම මේක ඉගෙන ගත්තේ. මේ ඔයගලන්ට කරද්දිත් homework ගොඩක් දීලා homework ඔක්කොම discuss කරන්න ඕනේ කියලා class එකේ මොකද එහෙම කරද්දි තමයි මගේ log හොඳ උනේ. So by the time I was facing O levels, I was very strong on logs. Logs was one of my strongest parts in mathematics. මට log question එක කියන්නේ paper එකේ one of the easiest questions. Not to flex, but I mean, of course, after like practicing a lot. ඊට පස්සේ මම past paper questions උත් ගොඩක් practice කළා තමයි මේ A level එක හදාගත්තේ. ඒ කියන්නේ අනිත් අයට වඩා ඒ කියන්නේ අනිත් අය කියනවට වඩා log අතර මට ගොඩක් ලේසි ඒක හින්දා. So I actually like logarithms because of that. අපි සාමාන්‍ය අපිට හොඳට පුළුවන් එකට අපි කැමතිනේ. So something like that. I like logs because of that. So you can also, do that with a lot of practice. Let's see, no? Hari. Then bar 4.1012. Bar 4.1012 කෙනක මම separate කරගත්තොත් characteristic and mantissa, bar 4 means -4 plus 0.1012 divided by 3. So Mankiwa, when you have a minus value in logarithm, that minus value has to be perfectly divisible, but -4 is not perfectly divisible. Man කොහොමද මෙයාව perfectly divisible කෙනෙක් විදිහට හදාගන්නේ? Yes. -6 plus 2. -6 plus 2 answer ka කොහොමද -4 මයි එන්නේ. But here -6 is something that can be divided by 3. So perfect. Plus 0.1012 divided by 3. ඒ කියන්නේ මෙතන -6 2 plus 1012 කියන්නේ 2.1012 divided by 3. -6 divided නෑ ඊපස්සේ දෙන්නා වෙන වෙනම divide කරන්න තියෙන්නේ නේ. So -6 divided by 3 is -2. Plus then 2.1012 අපි 3 ගෙන් divide කරමු. 2.1012. 2.1012 let's divide by 3. 3 times 0 is 0, 2 is remaining. 3 times 7 is 21. 0, 0. I1 valata 0, 12 valata 3 times 4. So 0.7004. 0.7004. When you combine, you get bar 2.7004. Is this clear, Lamai? Is this clear to you? Others? Others, do you have any questions? Let me know, huh? Okay. But did you understand, Pasindu? Yeah, okay. කරන් දෙයක් නැහැ කැමති නැති වුණත් හැමලේම life එකේ අපිට කැමති දේවල් විතරක් නෙවෙයිනේ හම්බෙන්නේ. So it's a good life lesson. Consider it a good life lesson. Life is full of things we like and we dislike both. And sometimes there could even be things that we dislike more than the things we like. So that's just how it is. We have to face everything. So logarithms is one of the things that we have to face. You will actually think logarithms is better sometimes. I mean, you might, considering the future lessons that we will have to learn. Let's see when that comes. Right. Bar 5.1421. That is -5 plus 0.1421 divided by 3. You know, -5 is not like perfectly divisible by 3. So, මං යව කොහොමද හදාගන්නේ? -6 plus 1. So -6 plus 1, the answer is -5, all right. And -6 is perfectly divisible by 3. plus 0.1421 divided by 3. So minus 6 plus 1.1421 divided by 3. Minus 6 divided by 3 is minus 2. Then 1.1421. 1.1421, let's divide by 3. 3 times 0, 3 times 9, sorry, 3 times 3 is 9, 2 remaining, 4, 3 times 8 is 24, 0. Then 2 walata 3 times 0, 21 walata 3 times 7. 0.3807. 0.3807. So we combine these, it would be bar 2.3807. Is this clear to all of you, Lamai? Hasindu? Risindi, make sure you watch the last week's recording. Last week recording ka balala. මේ homework ටික try කරලා අද recording එකත් මම කියන්නේ ඉල්ල ගන්න. ඒතර අද recording එකත් එක්ක compare කරලා බලන්න if your answers are correct or wrong. Okay, Risindi? Okay. Anyhow, we will start a new lesson and logarithms අපි චුට්ට චුට්ට every week we'll discuss little by little. ඒතර අර මේ memory එක ටිකක් කල් fresh වට තියෙනවානේ අපි හැමදාම එක question එකක් හරි discuss කරොත්. Put the topic surface area of solids. Surface area of solids. Okay, Lamai. So we are going to be talking about a few solids in this lesson. එකක් තමයි අපි කතා කරනවා right pyramid එක. Right pyramid එක කියන්නේ square base right pyramid කතා කරනවා that surface area lesson එක ඇත්තටම අමාරු නෑ. It's not that difficult. So one is square faced right pyramid. ඒ කියන්නේ හරිය නිකන් you know Egyptian pyramids. Egyptian pyramid එකේ shape එකට තමයි square base right pyramid එක තියෙන්නේ. So, ඒක එක solid එකක් අපි කතා කරන. Then we are going to be talking about the cone. Cone එක ගැන කතා කරනවා. And then we'll be talking about the cylinder. Right? So, sorry, sphere. We are going to be talking about the sphere. So, ඔය තුන තමයි අපි mainly මේ lesson එකේ discuss කරා. Okay? So, let's start with the first one. Put the subtopic. Right pyramid with a square based. Or you can write square based right pyramid. Put a subtopic. Square based right pyramid. මෙන්න මෙතන මෙන්න මෙහෙමයක් තමයි වෙන්නේ. Okay. So we have a square base. I will first draw and then I will explain. Don't draw yet. I might change it here and there. So first watch. And then I will give you time to write. Um, something like this. एक I'm not quite sure because I have to change it here and there a little. This, let's see. Okay, something like this. Okay. So here, this base, the base down here, this is a square shape, right? So this has the shape of a square. What are the properties of a square? How is a square different from a rectangle? Alamai? How is a square different from a rectangle? All four sides are equal. So this side is equal to this side, is equal to this side, and is equal to this side, right? So the base, yes, 90 degrees තියෙනවා vertices වල මෙම 90 degrees තියෙනවා. So this is a square. Okay. So since it has a square base, we say square based. A square based කියලා කියන්නේ යට තියෙන square එකක් හින්දා. Then ඔයා මේ vertex එකේ ඉඳලා vertex කියන්නේ මෙන්න මෙතන අපි කියනවා උඩම point එක we call it the apex. Apex එකේ ඉඳලා ඔයා මෙන්න මෙහෙම line එකක් draw කරොත් square එකේ midpoint එකට that line is perpendicular to the base. When you draw a line from the apex to the midpoint of the base, that would be a perpendicular line. Perpendicular means right angle. අන්න ඒකෙන් තමයි අපි මෙයාට right pyramid කියලා කියන්නේ. යට base එක square, so we call it square based. Then from the apex, when you draw a line to the midpoint of the square, that would be perpendicular to the base. Therefore, we call it right pyramid. So this is a square based right pyramid. එතකොට let's label some parts here. මෙතන අපි මෙන්න මේ height එකට කියනවා h. H means perpendicular height. H means perpendicular height. Perpendicular height. Then we have this. This we call L hari එක එක letters දාන්න පුළුවන් සාමාන්‍යයෙන් දාන අපි L කියලා. That is called the slant height. That is called the slant height. Then මේ යට තියෙනවා අපේ square base එක. This is a square base. And how many how many triangular faces are there here? In this square base right pyramid, how many triangular faces are there? Okay, others? How many triangular faces are there? Bisindi? Mekak, so this is one. Then metavekak, this is two. Then metavekak, this is three. And metavekak, so this is four. So there are four triangular faces. Okay? මෙන්න මේකට තමයි අපි square base pyramid එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ. Okay, can you all put the subtopic and start drawing? Then I will write a few points underneath. එකක් copy කරගන්න. Start drawing quickly. ළමයි මෙතන there's a little change. මට මෙතන පොඩි mistake එකක් වුණා. slant height එක අපි මේක නෙවෙයි ගන්නෙ මෙන්න මේක. මේ apex එකේ ඉඳන් මෙන්න මෙහෙම අදින line එක තමයි slant height එක. Drawn to the midpoint of the square base. That is the slant height L. We'll talk more about that later, but for now, copy it down. And hypotenuse එකක් ආවෝ. ඔයා මෙන්න මේක right angle triangle එකක් විදිහට ගත්තොත් the hypotenuse. If you take this as a right angle triangle, the hypotenuse is that, yes. Okay, quickly write this, ළමයි. While you write this, give me a second. Let me know if you're done, lamai. Done, lamai? Okay. Others, I'll give you 1 more minute. Okay. Now we will learn how to find the surface area of this square based right pyramid. Okay. So හැමලෙම ළමයි surface area කියන්නේ වටේ area එක. What does වටේ area එක mean? Let's say for an example, you're given a square face pyramid. දීලා කියනවා මේක වටේට paint apply කරන්න කියලා. Right. එතකොට ඔයා paint apply කරන මුළු area එක මොකද්ද? That is the surface area. Okay. So එතකොට now let's say you're given a pyramid like this. මම මේකම copy paste කරලා ගන්නම්. තායි draw කරන්න වෙනවනේ. Okay, so let's take it like this and let's delete the unnecessary things. Okay, so this is my square based right pyramid. Now, since the base is a square, you know all four sides are equal in length. So, එක side එකක් A කියලා ගත්තොත් අනිත් මේ side එකත් A, මේ side එකත් A, මේ side එකත් A. හතරම A. So, I will just show two sides. So, if you are going to find the surface area, මුලින්ම අපි ගන්න ඕනේ, okay, so there are a few surfaces. No, first one is there is a square. යට base එක square එකක්. Then how many triangular faces are there? There are 4 triangular faces. එතකොට මේ ඔක්කොගේම areas එකතු කරගෙන හොයලා you have to add them. Okay? So, first of all, let's take the square base. Let's take the square base, right? Let's say this is the square base. My square base එක වෙනම අඳිනවා. So we know all four sides are equal in length and one side is A. Then we also have a rectangular face and we have four such rectangular faces, right? So rectangular face එකක් මම මෙහෙම draw කරන්නම්. Like this. So if you take a rectangular face, what is this length? Yeah, so what is it? In letters, what is that length? In letters, what is that length? A. This is A. This is also A. This is also A. This is also A. So that length is A. Then what is the perpendicular height of this triangle in terms of English letters? Okay. Others? Okay. Risindi, what do you think? What do you think? Is it H or is it L? බලන්න එක triangular face එකක් ගත්තහම it's this, no? Yeah. එක triangular face එකක් ගත්තහම it's this. එතකොට එයාගේ perpendicular height එක is not H, it's L. So we have to get L here. Its perpendicular height is L. So ඒ වගේව හතරක් තියෙනවා නේ. ඒ වගේව හතරක් තියෙනවා. So we have to find the area of the square base plus triangular face එක area වගේ 4 times because there are 4 triangular faces. Is that clear ළමයි? So මෙහෙම තමයි total surface area එක හොයන්නේ. Total surface area. Others, is this clear? Now let's see square base. So A times A, that is A squared. Plus 4 multiplied by, let's look at the triangular face. Triangle එක කේරයක් හොයන්නේ half into base is A into perpendicular height is L. So බලන්න මෙතන here 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4. So ඒ දෙක කැපෙනවා නේ. Then what do we have? Total surface area equals A squared plus 2AL. This is how you find the total surface area of a square base right pyramid. So some of the students ask, can make a paper එකේ දෙනවද? ඒ කියන්නේ අපි මතක තියාගන්න ඕනද? Do they give in the paper? You have to memorize this. එක්ක you memorize නැත්නම් මේ ගන්න විදිය මතක තියාගන්න. එතකොට ඔයාලට ගන්න පුළුවන්. එක්ක මේ ගන්න method එක මතක තියාගන්න නැත්නම් you have to memorize this. Is it clear to all of you ළමයි? Is it clear? හරි. Can you copy this down? Quickly copy this down. Done writing, Lamai? Shall we try a question? Give me a thumbs up if you have finished. Others? Others? Pasindu, have you finished writing? Have you? Let's straight away jump to a question. So you just basically get the area of the square, get the area of the triangle. That triangle area you multiply by 4 and then add it to the square area. That's all for that. That's all for this, right? Surface area of a square base pyramid. So let's straight away go to a question. Go to exercise 4.1. Make up a karamu, then I will let you do one alone. We are going to finish this lesson today. Okay. This is exercise 4.1. Exercise 4.1. Okay. The base length of a square base right pyramid is 20 centimeters. So 20 centimeters, because it's anyways a square. Perpendicular height of the triangular face. Perpendicular height of the triangular face. Huh? That is 15 centimeters. Find the total surface area. Then total surface area කොට වෙනම square area කරගෙන triangle area කරන් multiply කරලා 4 වලින් add කරලා එහෙම ගන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි දැන් මෙතන අපි formula එකක් ඉගෙන ගත්තානේ. ඒ formula එක directly apply කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. However way you prefer. Since we learned this formula already, I will straight away apply that. Formula එක කෙලින්ම apply කරන්න නැතුව වෙන වෙනම මෙන්න මේ විදිහට square එක වෙනමයි, triangle එක වෙනමයි, 4 වලින් multiply කරලා add කරලා එහෙම හෙව්වත් කමක් නැහැ. Okay? Okay, so a squared. So a is 20 because a means the like the length of one side of the base. So that is 20 centimeters. So 20 a squared is so 20 squared. Plus 2 times a is 20, L is 50. L is this side which is 50. 20 times 20 can 2 times 2, 4, 0, 0, 0, 0. Plus 2 times 15 is 30. 30 times 20 is 600. That would be 40,600 square centimeters. Area can is square centimeters. Area. Is this clear to you, Lamai? Is this clear? Yes. So here, did you understand this form? Did we understand how we got this formula, Cindy? A squared plus 2AL. Yes. The AK මෙතන A කියන්නේ base එකේ length එකනේ. A කියන්නේ base එකේ length එක. L කියන්නේ මෙන්න මේ triangular face එකේ perpendicular height එක. So එහෙනම් මෙතන විදිහට A is 20, L is 15 centimeters, right? So I use the formula A squared plus 2AL. So A can 20 ne? So A squared means 20 squared. Plus 2, A is 20, L can 50. L is 50. So 20 squared is 20 times 20. I did a mistake. I'm sorry. මගේ බැලුවා මෙච්චර ලොකු නේ කියලා. 20 times 20, so 2 times 2 is 4. Here. Why? Because method 2AL. 2 times A is 20, L is 50. So 2AL can 2 times 20 into 50. Okay, Cindy? Okay. So 400 plus 600 is 1000. My bad. Nah? I'm sorry for that little mistake. So it's 10,000 square centimeters. Is it clear to all of you, Lama? If you spot a mistake like that, don't hesitate to correct it, because sometimes our tataga calculations කරන් යද්දී එක zeros miss වෙනවා චුට්ටක් එහෙම වෙනවා. So එහෙම වෙලාවට ඕගොල්ලන් spot කරොත් ටක් ගාලා මට ඒක කියන්න වෙලේ. But anyways, I'm sorry for this. But did you understand? Others? Okay, others? All right, quickly copy this down. Then I will let you do one question alone. Rest of it we can do as homework. Done writing the answer? It's not that long, no? Others? Can you all try to do third one? It might not be the same as what we have discussed, but I want you to think about it a bit. පොඩක් හිතලා බලන්න කොහොමද මේක ගන්න කියලා. Based on what we have learned, try to figure out how to get the answer here. The third Roman the third big question. Okay, quickly start. Quickly. මම ඔයගලන්ට මේකට මුලින්ම දෙන්නම් 5 minutes. Let's say after 5 minutes if you have figured it out. If not, I will give a small hint. Okay, your time starts now. The third question. If you have questions, please do ask. I got one answer. What about others? Were you able to get an answer? Metna Pasindu? Okay, what's the answer you got, Metna? And Pasindu, did you get an answer? Okay. අපි discuss කරමු නේ. The length of the slant edge. So they have not given the slant height. මෙන්න මේ slant height එක දීලා නැහැ. But මෙතන height එක තමයි මෙතන length එක තමයි දීලා තියෙන්නේ. මම මේ triangular face එක චුට්ටක් වෙනම අඳින්නම්. Let me draw this triangular face separately. ඔහොම එකක් නේ තියෙන්නේ නේ. Like this. So this is 6 centimeters, no problem. And this is 5 centimeters. This is 5 centimeters. That means this. But that is of no use. මොකද අපිට ඕනේ triangle එකක area හොයද්දි we need the perpendicular height of the triangle. ඒ කියන්නේ මේක. You know earlier we learned that L කියලා කියන්නේ මේක නෙවෙයි. L කියන්නේ triangular face එකේ perpendicular height එක. That is L, right? But මෙතන ඒක අපිට දීලා නැහැ. So this is L, this is what we have to find. Right, මෙයා තමයි L. Now since the triangular face is completely symmetrical, ඔයා මෙහෙම apex එකේ ඉඳන් line එකක් draw කරාම it should equally divide this into two parts, right? Then what would be the length of this small part? This small part. What would be the length of this small part? Yes. 3. Right? So this is 3. I want L now. So let's find L. How do we find L here? What is the method that I should use? Yeah. Pythagoras theorem, because it's a right angle triangle. මෙන්න මෙයාට තමයි මම Pythagoras theorem එක දාන්න ඕනේ. This one. So Pythagoras theorem එක දැම්මහම L squared plus 3 squared equals 5 squared. Within brackets, you can write Pythagoras theorem. So L squared plus 3 squared can 3 times 3, that is 9, equals 5 squared means 5 times 5, which is 25. So L squared කියලා කියන්නේ 25 minus 9. So L squared means 25 minus 9, which is 16. So L කියන්නේ 16 ge square root එක, which is 4 centimeters. Up to that point, is it clear to you, lamai? Thumbs up, please. 25, why? Because here 5, no, 5 squared. The Pythagoras, this is the hypotenuse, so that's 5. So 5 squared means 5 times 5, that is 25. Then methanati with 3 times 3 squared, 3 times 3 is 9. May plus 9, it becomes minus 9. Here it was plus 9. When I bring it to this side, it becomes minus 9. Okay, Cindy? Okay. Now we can find total surface area using the way that we have learned. How? A squared plus 2AL. A squared means the side of a base, which is 6 centimeters. So 6 centimeters, A squared means 6 squared. Plus 2 times A is 6. Now L we found here, which is 4. So 6 times 6 is 36. 2 times 6 is 12. 12 times 4 is 48. So 36 plus 48 is 84 centimeter squared. 84 square centimeters. Is that clear to all of you? Lamma, give me a thumbs up, please. Others? Okay. Now we are going to try a slightly different question. Mm, go to the fifth one. මොකද fifth එක චුට්ටක් different මීට වඩා, and I want you all to try the fifth one as well. And then we can move on to corn. Okay. Try the fifth one again. I will give you like 5 to 6, so 6 minutes, 5 minutes. Ne? Make it around 6 minutes then. Now. Okay, your time starts now. They have given the perpendicular height, yes. Perpendicular height of the entire pyramid කියලා කියන්නේ මේක. This one, nah? H කියන එක. That is 6 centimeters. Quickly do. මෙහෙම exam එකට මේ question එක වගේ මේ කියලා කියන්න බෑ, but if you have the idea then ඒ වගේ කියන්නේ more or less yes, but rather than thinking about it like මේ වගේ questions තමයි එන්නේ කියන එක, as long as we get the concept, however way they give the question will be okay. දැන් අපි මේ question එකෙන් අපි අලුත් එකක් ඉගෙන ගන්න. දැන් මෙතන අපි ඉගෙන ගත්ත කෙලින්ම නැතුව දැන් මෙතන 5 centimeters නම් you have to use Pythagoras කියලා. So here we are learning something new. So rather than just the theory. Okay? So more or less අපි මොනවාද අපේ textbook exercise එකේ තියෙන pattern එකට තමයි questions එන්නේ, but the question itself could be a little more advanced for the paper, for the exam. Okay, quickly do. Okay, ළමයි, time's up. Yes, we'll see. We'll first do the textbook exercises and then we'll go for past paper questions. Definitely. ගොඩක් වෙලාවට past paper questions ගත්තාම එක lesson එකකින් විතරක් නෙවෙයිනේ. Sometimes a few lessons can be combined. Surface area වලින් විතරක් question එකක් දෙන්න අමාරුයි. මොකද අතරම past papers වල වැඩි ප්‍රමාණය volume, which is the next lesson we are going to do. Once we cover those lessons only, we can do the past paper questions. Okay? But අපි textbook exercises ටික ඔක්කොම cover කරලා දාමු. Okay? All right. What are the answers you all got? What is the perpendicular height of the triangular face? Now, they have said that the base length of the square base pyramid is 16. Perpendicular height is 6. Perpendicular height can be this is 6 centimeters. Perpendicular height of the triangular face. That means this one. Make it a Mummy, මෙතන this triangle right here. This is the perpendicular height of the pyramid. මම මැදින් තමයි triangle එකේ හදුවේ. So perpendicular height of the pyramid is 6 centimeters. This is L, the slant height that we need for our formula. What is this length? What is this length? $16 means this whole length, no? අපි perpendicular height එක කියලා ගන්න මෙතන ඉඳන් midpoint එකට draw කරන line එක නේද? If this entire thing is 16, that means this small part would be 8, no? Therefore, this small part would be 8. Risinda, is it clear? Is it clear? Okay. Let's apply Pythagoras. So L is our hypotenuse. L squared equals 6 squared plus 8 squared. 6 squared is 6 times 6, 36. 8 squared means 8 times 8, which is 64. 36 plus 64 kiyanne 100. So L would be 10 centimeters. And our perpendicular height of the triangular face, so that is 10 centimeters. Now they're asking the total surface area. Now it's not very difficult, no? So total surface area is A squared plus 2AL. A is the side length of this, which is 16 centimeters. So A squared means 16 times 16 plus 2A is 16, L is 10. There's 16 times 16. What is the answer for 16 times 16, Lamai? 256. 256 plus 2 times 16 is 32. 32 times 10 is 320. So we get 576 square centimeters. Is this clear to all of you, Lamai? Okay. Others? Hasindu, Risindi? Okay. Put a subtopic corn. Corn natuwa දාමු අපි right circular corn කියලා. Right circular corn. Okay. Right circular corn එකක් කියන්නේ ළමයි. So this is how a corn looks like, okay? This is how a corn looks like. Right circular corn means when you draw a straight line from the apex to the midpoint of the corn, midpoint of the circular base, if that is a right angle, we call it a right circular corn. Corn එක යට තියෙන circle එකක් වටේට තියෙනවා මෙහෙම රවුමට apex එකේ ඉඳන් circle එකේ හරියටම center එකට ඔයා draw කරන line එක perpendicular නම් we call it a right circular corn. Okay. So in a right circular corn මෙන්න මේක අපි h කියලා ගන්නවා. So h is the perpendicular height. H is the perpendicular height. Then අපි මෙන්න මේ height එක ගන්නවා L කියලා. That is a slant height. Then make this is the circle no යට තියෙන circle එක. ඒ circle එකේ radius එක තමයි R කියලා කියන්නේ. So we call it the base radius because base is a circle, ඒක radius එක, so we call it the base radius. So these are mainly the terms that we need for we need to know in the right circular corn. Is this clear to you, Lamai? Is it clear to you? Okay, can you all write this number? Can you all quickly draw and write this? Make it fast. Done, Lamai? Done? Or do you need more time? Okay. දැන් මේකේ චූටි tricky part එකක් තියෙනවා. Okay, so you have to listen to this very carefully. So this is our cone. So I will take our cone here. Mom make cone එකේ then I'm going to find the area no. Area ko hoyaddi. If you take this cone has a circular base. That is of course no problem. Circular base it's a circle, right? It's completely a circle. This is completely a circle. Okay. What about the curved surface around it? Make a වටේට දැන් මේ මැද තියෙන circular එක, this is the base, ඒක radius එක r. That is of course no problem. මේ වටේට තියෙන ටික, right? That means මේ වටේට තියෙන curved surface එක ගත්තොත්, this curved surface එක ගත්තොත්, it's not exactly like a triangle, but එයාව දිගෑරියාම එයා ඉන්නේ මෙන්න මේ විදියට. Something like this. ඒ කියන්නේ circle එකම වෙනම අයින් කරලා මම ඊතුරු curved surface එක දිගාරිනවා කියලා හිතන්න. I just unravel it. Then it will look something like this. Sorry, 1 second. Supposed to be like a circle. Doesn't really look like a circle. It's not very pretty, so I'll try to make it a bit prettier. Something like this. ඒ කියන්නේ මෙන්න මේ වටේ තියෙන curved surface එක දිගෑරියාම මෙන්න මේ විදිහට තමයි ඉන්නේ. එතකොට මේ slant height එක කියලා තියෙන L would be this. L would be this. And then මේ වටේ තියෙන ටික, right, this part, this part would be this part. This part would be this part. So එතකොට මේ part එක කියලා කියන්නේ circle එකේ circumference එකනේ. Circle එකේ circumference එක අපි හොයන්නේ 2 pi r. Therefore this length would be 2 pi r. Okay? So let me tell again, if you take a cone and our cone එකේ parts ටික ගැලුවම යට තියෙනවා circular face එක. So that circular face of course is no problem because මේ තියෙන circular face එක, මේ circular face එක මෙන්න මෙතන ඒ විදිහටම තියෙනවා. Like this. So no problem. Then if you look at the curved surface, ඒ කියන්නේ මේ වටේ තියෙන ටික, වටේ curve වෙලා තියෙන එක මම දිගෑරියාම it would look something like this. එතකොට එතන මේ slant height එක තමයි එතන මෙතන මෙන්න මේ height එක, this length. In the cone the slant height means this length. And then in the cone මේ වටේ තියෙන length එක, which is the circumference of the circle, would be the same as this length, which is circumference of a circle is 2 pi r, right? So that would be 2 pi r. Is that clear, Lamai? Is this clear? Others? Pasindu? Okay. Now let's see how to find the area of this. මම මුලින්ම චුට්ටක් බලනවා මෙන්න මේ curved surface එක. I'm going to give it some attention now. The curved surface, that means this. So this is the circle. This is the circular base. Circle එකක් වගේ තියෙන base එක. So this we call it the circular base. This we call it the curved surface. Let's say now this curved surface is like an arc, no? It's an arc. අපි කියමු මෙන්න මෙතන තියෙන angle එක theta කියලා. Let's say this angle is theta. How do you find the area of an arc? or like a part of a circle like that. How do you find the area of a sector? Alamai, you know this from grade 10, no? How do you find the area of a sector? Theta over 360 multiplied by pi r squared. Is this clear, Alamai? Is this clear? Give me a second. Okay, so how do you find the area of the curve? A curved surface is like a sector. So how do you find the area? Usually, අපි ඉගෙන ගන්න තියෙනවා grade 10 වල, that is theta over 360 multiplied by pi r square. Theta I don't know, divided by 360 multiplied by pi, I'm going to leave it like that. If you look at this curved surface, what is the radius? What is the radius? Can you hear me now? Rasinda, can you hear me now? Okay. Lagging. Others, am I lagging? දැන් හරිද? Now okay. All right. So if you take this sector, what is the radius of this sector? මේ sector එකේ radius එක කියන්නේ මෙයා නේද? This is the radius of the sector, right? That is L. Radius of the sector is L. And now instead of radius here, I put L. So L squared. Up to that point, is it clear, Lamai? Give me a thumbs up. Okay. Risindi? Okay. So as I was saying, sector ka area ko hai theta over 360 multiplied by pi r square. So theta mama danna 360 mama danna, pi is the same as pi. I leave it like that. But if you look at this sector, this is the radius, no? Make a circle. This is the radius. And radius is L. Therefore, here radius can r squared whenever I put L squared. Because here my radius is L. Okay, Cindy? Then on the other hand, if you look at the curved surface, make curved surface arc length එක කොහොමද හොයන්නේ අපි? Usually how do you find the arc length? Arc length එක හොයන්නේ theta over 360 multiplied by 2 pi r. දැන් මෙතන r එක r means L, no? Radius is the length L. So instead of 2 pi r එකේ මෙතන r වෙනුවට I put L. හරිද? So that is the arc length. So this arc length is මෙන්න මේ arc length එක තමයි අපි හොයන්නේ ළමයි. That arc length is theta over 360 multiplied by 2 pi L. However, according to this, it already has an arc length of 2 pi r. Right? ඒ කියන්නේ මෙතන theta over 360 multiplied by 2 pi L should be equal to 2 pi r. ඒක තේරුණාද ළමයි? Did you understand that? Yes or no? Others? Hasindu? Okay. ඔන්න බලන්න මේක here theta over 360 මම මේ පැත්ත ඉතුරු කරනවා. ඉතුරු කරලා here 2 pi r no. I bring this 2 to the other side, then it becomes division. මේ pi එකත් මම මේ පැත්තට ගෙනවා, then it becomes division. This L also I bring to the other side, that also becomes division. So here 2 cancel වෙනවා, pi cancel වෙනවා. So theta over 360 is equal to r over L. Okay? Since theta over 360 is equal to r over L, here theta over 360 කියලා කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවනේ. ඒ වෙනුවට මම ලියනවා r over L because that is equal to r over L. r over L. Then here මෙතන pi තියෙනවා. Here we have L squared. So මේ L එකට මේ L squared වලින් එක L එකක් කැපෙනවා. So we have pi r L remaining. Is this clear to you, lamai? Is this clear to all of you? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, Risindi. Okay, Medna. Okay, good. Now we will get the total surface area of the cone, right? Total surface area ka gathama. First of all, I have the circle. Circle ke radius ka r. So we know how to get the area of a circle, pi r squared, right? So circle ke area ka pi r squared. Plus curved surface ke area ka metan api hogata pi r L. Pi r L. Then that is the total surface area of a cone, right? So total surface area equals area of circular base plus area of curved surface. Okay, so that is how you get the area of the cone. So lamai, even now make up a textbook ekek tiyenawa, syllabus ekek tiyenawa. That's why I taught you how to get the area of the curved surface. This entire part I taught you because it's in the textbook and it's in the syllabus. However, make exam ekata nan ahanne naha. Exam ekata just remembering this final formula is more than enough. Final formula ka mataka tiyagatta nan hondata math. Pi r squared plus pi r L. Okay. If you have any questions, you can ask, but otherwise we'll start writing. Quickly write. I hope it's all clear. I'll set a timer for 6 minutes. 6 වලට වඩා යයිනේ diagrams උත් තියෙන හින්දා. Okay. 7 minutes. Okay, quickly start writing. Make it fast. Others? Anybody? Some of you can. I got one thumbs up. Resindi is done. Others? Metna, Pasindu, are you all still writing? Metna done. Ah, okay, good. Then let's switch off the timer. Yeah, I know. So let's mark the homework, no? Go to exercise 4.1. Okay, I want y'all to do one second. 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. And then අපි 4.2 එක දෙකක් වගේ කරමු corn එක එක. I know you just learnt it, but let's do like an easy one. නෑ, කම නෑ. මේක විතරක් මදි වගේනේ homework. 4.2 එකෙත් අපි එකක් කරමු. Let's do the second one. Second question. So these are the homework for today, which I will also send in the group. So with that, we will end the class. But before we end the class, do you all have any questions? Any questions, Namai? Is everything clear? Or if you have, do you all have any questions? If everything is clear, give me a thumbs up. All good? Okay. Okay, Risindi. ගොඩක් කලාවට WhatsApp එක මේ මගේ assistant බලන්නේ, but you're gonna like get the recordings, no? So එවලා තියන්න අදරෑ නැතත් හෙට උදේ හරි එවයි. Last week Monday එක නම් මම ඔයාලට මේ messages that you have sent. Right, okay. ඒක මම බලන්න. ඒක I will check. Okay. Then we'll end the class, Samay. We'll be seeing each other on 9th next week. So until we meet again, have a great week and good night.